Hey everyone, this is Ben, and this is the inaugural video of a channel I'm starting called Binary Option. It's not called Binary Options, it's called Investing Panda. It's about binary options. And the idea is to just share what I've been learning this year in order to help anyone who wants to take advantage of it to generate a reliable income, and if you get good enough at it, to create a bit of wealth. I was going to use a software that has a little window down here with a shot of your head, but didn't seem to get it working, so I'm just using this screencast software. So this is me. About 20 years ago. I live in Sweden. This is when we first moved to Sweden, taking the kids to school for the first time. And this is on my running trail here, which is beautiful. And this is on a trip up to northern Sweden, which is equally wonderful. We all moved here in the early 2000s, and rather than work, I was an entrepreneur back in the States where we moved from, and so I just continued being an affiliate marketer over here. Back at that time, around 2007, 2008, binary options were being pushed very heavily on all of the affiliate networks, and I promoted an offer or two of them, but I was more curious about it than promoting it. And I opened an account and put some money in and started trading, and it was just this roller coaster ride of emotions, just a combination of just unparalleled, unbridled thrill and excitement with this devastation when you lost as well. And it quickly became clear that this wasn't something that you just tool around with. If you want to have a hope of making any money and not just being a fluke, it's going to take quite a bit of work. And that's how big it remained for a decade. It was just a hobby for me. It's something I did on the side, kind of putting a little bit of effort into trying to understand it, but not too much. And you go through these periods where you make money and you think you've got it, and then you just start losing everything you made, and you realize you don't have anything. And for a long time I just broke even like that, but then I started losing money. I think that coincided with the amount of attention that I was putting into it. Although in those years there was a few people that I was following on YouTube. One in particular, his name was Dave of Binary Options Daily, and kind of a flamboyant character, but he seemed to be able to just generate money at will when he logged into his Binary Options account. And he had many videos where he just took $10 and turned it into $500, and $100 and turned it into a couple of thousand in the space of 30 to 40 minutes. And that always stuck with me, and just to realize, okay, there are people out there who have got this nailed. They've really got it mastered. And in recent years, I thought I really became determined to do that too, to get on top of it, because the real truth about it is that the price structure, the way price seems to repeat itself, but never really the same. And but at the same time, when you think you've got it nailed, you just realize you've only got a certain level of it nailed. And once you internalize a certain low level of proficiency, you become confronted with this next level of proficiency, which, if you don't pay attention to that, it will wipe you out. And so there's a lot to it. But because of the basic logic of everything that I seem to feel took place on screen when you watch the price play out. I really just wanted to get on top of it. So what I determined that this year 2024, I was going to, really just apply myself to it and get on top of it. So what I did, I would just trade for about 2 hours every day, between 1 and 2 hours. Initially, I would just write down at the end of it, about 2 hours, there'd be losses, you'd do stupid things, you'd disappoint yourself, and there'd be wins too, and things you figure out are right. But the main things were these, you just get smacked around the head by the market. So while your ears are still ringing from all of that, you write it all down and capture the lessons, capture, this real-time wisdom that you've picked up from just being beaten up by the market. And initially that was, in Word documents and everything, but I realized after a while that, it's hard to really, you go back and read it and you don't really get it, what was going on. So I went from that to starting to record video at the end of each trading session. When everything's fresh in my mind about what happened, what I picked up that day, I'd record a 3 to 10, 12-minute video. And as time went by, I started realizing that, I'm actually capturing quite a lot of what I consider to be like trading wisdom in these things. And I noticed that exact thing happened, that as time went by, sometimes I would record these videos where I thought I had distilled like the essence of trading, and I've got it nailed now. And the very next day, it would be as though I'm the biggest, buffoon in the trading world, and just have just a series of losses. And but it really made it clear that trading is this long-term process, where it's just this process of you internalizing all of these different levels of understanding and markets and the way the markets move, and how to interact with that, and how to manage your mind and manage your emotions so that you're in a position to take advantage of entering, at the point where, price is going to change direction. And the thing about that, I started earlier this year in January, and this is like some video, like these are the documents where I'd try and capture what I'd written. And after a while it became video only. And so, for example, May, it's all video. And August, okay, not much there. October, more video. And so we're at November now, and each of these videos, it's more about mindset now. But the point about all of this is, it just occurred to me a couple of weeks ago that I'm getting so much out of that. Things are really starting to come together, and I'm getting so much out of everything that I'm capturing, that it would probably be a good idea to share this with people who are interested, who want to pick up the things that I'm coming across and use them for themselves. And I'm at the point now where I'm not like this is a demo account that I'm trading on. It started at 50,000. I've run it up to about 50,200, and it's currently down at 949, 978. And it kind of, we're at this kind of fluctuation up and down, but the fluctuations are getting smaller. And we're at the point now where I feel like I've almost got it. And the idea is to get to the point where I'm making the balance go up every day, and it's intentional, and I know that I'm doing it, and it's not luck. And at that point, I'll switch over to live and do it with real money. But in the meantime, I'm just going to post the videos that I've recorded, and I think I'll start with a month earlier than today, and put 1, 2, or 3 of those up each day in order for others to take advantage of, if you find them of any value. If not, then that's okay too. But if there's anything that you come across in any of the videos that you're interested in, just leave it in the comments, or leave any kind of feedback you want whatsoever. I mean, it's all helpful to all of us, and I think that's what trading's about. It's just sharing. And I'd be happy to hear what it is and hopefully learn something from it. But if there's anything anyone wants me to clarify, that's fine too. But as you can see, I've got a pretty straightforward setup. I mean, this is basically the default setup that you'll come across on a MetaTrader platform. It's just like a 60 period simple moving average. Same with the Bollinger Bands at 2 standard deviations, MACD, stochastic, and that's it. And the rest of it is just price structure and understanding the right places to enter. So that's basically it. And so I hope you got something out of this, and I'll start start uploading some of my videos from about a month ago. I'll start uploading those tomorrow. That's it. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.